YouTube, what is up with y'all today? This is Neil Goodfella Neil coming through with another sneaker review, another sneaker opinion, and I do have another Air Max 90 joint right now for the review. Just can't wait. But no, these actually came from StockX though. I actually bought these before the StockX 3% transaction fee extra thing that they're doing now, and man, it's crazy. Now I've tried these on. I didn't really too much walk around in them all. Well, you know what? Yeah, I did. I walked around in them for a few hours, but I still kept my StockX tag on, just so I can show you guys, because you know once you take it off, it's off. And just so you guys believe me, then we got the little StockX brochure thing, and then you know you got it signed by the dude. StockX order numbers and receipt. And then you get the StockX sticker. You know, StockX alone, they probably deserve a video on its own. I don't want to be sitting up here bashing a brand, but that's where I got this from. You know, I've been hearing stuff just like y'all been hearing stuff, but yeah, I'm not a fan of the 3% increase. You know what I mean? But yeah, and this is a StockX sticker, so yeah. Cop these from them, and I heard that these only just dropped in Europe, and I can't believe that. Why, man? It's just why. Oh, also too, let me show the StockX. You know, got the StockX. This look like this is sneaker for StockX because it's green. It's almost just about as green as the tag, but just slightly off with that chlorophyll or chronic green. But yeah. So these joints right here. Now I'm gonna do a brief overview of the sneaker. Then I'm gonna get more so into the conversation piece at the end, and also really basically a comparison too, because I got the Air Trainer ones right here, chlorophyll joints. You know what I mean? Already compared them with. I didn't feel like trying to find my Jordan 3 chlorophylls. I mean, basically y'all get the point when I show y'all the Air Trainer one, since that's the main one that a lot of these sneakers are actually getting the juice from, man, getting the colorway from. So the only thing right off bat though, the only thing I don't like about this sneaker is the fact that, like, I really could have went for the infrared blocking colorway, or the colorways they've been giving us, which is when they put that gray right here instead of this white paneling. Like, I mean, it's not necessarily a deal killer, but it will look better with the gray, right? Let me just finish getting off the end of this though, guys. I do like the accent that they got right here. They got the nice green lace tips. Got more so of the chlorophyll green on the inside, on the back of the tongue, going into the sole. Insole, you got the Nike Air on the chlorophyll green. Obviously, you guys can see the chlorophyll green on the tongue. Going around on the paneling, you know. The leather on here, not really nothing home to write about. If you got the OG Recraft joints, that's basically what this leather feel like. As far as the white leather is nothing spectacular. You can feel the coating on it, kind of feel not semi-plastic like, but it's not as hard as 2013 Jordan leather. It's not that hard. It's not that stiff leather all like that, but it's a little bit of stiffness in it. It's a little bit in it. It's not premium though. Now with StockX, I didn't pay retail for these. I paid maybe like $140, $150 roughly for this. So I did, you know, I didn't want these to get away from me, because I was still in the market for the total orange and the lime green ones, and then I seen these had came out. I was like, hold on, let me get these before these get away from me. I'm gonna have a video about that too, guys, one of the sneakerhead mindsets or whatever, as far as like patience versus market price, you know what I mean? So yeah, but that's a later video. And be sure to have y'all notifications on in case, you know, make sure y'all get all my videos and everything. Going to the bottom, you do got the waffle sole, and obviously the chlorophyll green, typical Air Max 90 modeling. If you're used to it, if you already got the recraft. Now, this is how the recraft will look as a leather joint. I like the nubuck ones better than the leather ones, but I know a few more leather ones are going to come out. Like I think the maroon ones are slated to come out. Those look fly though. Those look fly. But again, the leather is not so bad to the point where it's like unbearable, super plastic. You know what I mean? Like at least like as far as like craftsmanship go, this is okay. But the craftsmanship as far as like the white, red, and purple and black ones, like that raptor colorway, like the craftsmanship on that, or at least the leather quality, is not really, it's not better than this. This one is better than that. If they would have made that like that, probably been a little bit more, and you know, a little bit more on picking that up, you know. Also, too, you got the nubuck going to the swoosh. This is something that's going to turn yellow over time. It's going to eliminate. So you're going to see this more so as the sneaker ages, which is pretty typical. It's like that soft nubuck that we had got on the gray paneling on the other recrafted Air Max 90. So that's basically what this feels like. The air bubble itself is actually not green on the inside. It's just white, but that's really not a deal breaker. Going to the back. They either could have made the lettering back here chlorophyll green or this black patch chlorophyll green just to spice it up a little bit more. Also, too, I will say that the tongue on this joint kind of feels somewhat like a pillow. I don't know if my other ones actually feel like that. They're behind my kicks right there, but yeah. Now, what do you guys think though? Is it worth it? If it's only, look, if it only just dropped in Europe. If it only just dropped in Europe, I do not, you know, I do not want to miss out on that. Because how many times is it that Europe always get the exclusive Air Maxes? At least some that we want over here. Oh, we got some yellow in. At least the exclusive Air Maxes that we wanted. And then, you know, they don't never drop them over here. So I just felt like it was that one chance, like, okay, cop them right now before they $300. And one of the reasons, one of the things I was looking at was the fact that, the Air Max 1 Pata chlorophyll joint is for buku money right now, and I just didn't want to have to pay that extreme resale, so that's why I hit the buy it now button on this real quick. I don't want to be paying $200 plus $300 for this sneaker when I could have bought it for $140, $150 easily across a sneaker that's across seas, be sent over here, you know what I mean, and I just get it for, you know, a little bit over retail, and that's fine. Now that I really know, because I've also seen these released in Japan on some Japan website too. You know, I really couldn't buy them and stuff like that. You know, with that whole thing, I think with that new rule about certain Nikes can, you know, Nikes can be shipped overseas. I don't know what it was, you know. I know not too many people really on that anymore, like bigger sneaker stores. Chime down below if something different happened for y'all. But at this point in time, Goat and StockX probably going to be the only U.S. seller help as far as getting some international Nikes. So, yeah, so fly in flames. Now, you guys obviously can see the two sneakers right here. You know, sometimes I still get people on this video when I did the review for this early on. I think these came out in 2012. Yeah, 2012. And man, I got these at the outlet. Now these are not, I want them to OG these. I want them to redrop these. I think they will actually do these a lot more better than they did these right here. Now this is just a simple retro from 2012, and the perforations is already too much perforations because on the OG they don't have as many perforations on it. But I do feel that they might butter it up a little bit, since it will be like more of a, it's a heritage model, as I like to call it. Like this is one of them standout models, like the Air Max 1, Air Max 90, Air Max 95. The Air Trainer one is one of those standout models. If you really know, you know, if you really know, you really know, you know what I mean? Or that's saying if you know, you know. So it's like one of the things where it'd be like low key. Like if Nike dropped this right now, this will low key sell out and then be going for buku money. Like the botters and the hype beasts really wouldn't too much know about this unless it's announced or something like that. And then they try to gauge other people hype on this. But most people won't even know what to do or say because they don't know the significance of the sneaker. But somebody like me or whatever, you know, or maybe you or whatever, anybody that know the significance of the Air Trainer 1 in general, and especially this chlorophyll colorway, my second favorite being the infrared colorway too. That one looked fly too. I think I don't know if it was a collab. Somebody actually colored, like it was actually an infrared right here. And they actually went a little wild with this around the early 2010s, like making a dollar bill version and all that stuff. Like, they actually went to work. You know how Nike get, once they drop a sneaker, you know, they start putting out all these other crazy colorways. So now, you know, now those sneakers dried up, or at least most of them. Now you kind of, you know, we stuck waiting for a retro. So that's why I highly suggest keep your shoes clean. And, you know, the character stuff gonna happen regardless. And before I get into more of the comparison, you know, I don't know if you guys can see that. Like, I don't keep my shoes dirty, but that just happened out of nowhere. Like, look at that, man. It looked like, you know, I don't want to say it looked like I've been pissed on, but man, that lemonade is for real. That age is for real. That character is for real on these sneakers. So, okay, going into the comparison as far as like the exact green and all that stuff. Now, going to the back, we do got the Nike Air embroidered on the Air Trainer 1. That's in green. I think more of the insole on here is not green. I also swapped out the insole. I'll get into that a little bit later. Now, the green on the back of here, you don't have... Okay, yeah, you do got green on the back of the Air Max 90. Green on the back of the Air Trainer 1. Now, the green on this one, now we could say due to time, you know, it's almost been 10 years since I had this sneaker, because 2022 is right around the corner. It's 2 years from now. But maybe we could say this got dull a little bit over time, or the hue is slightly a little bit more darker than this 2020 Chlorophyll. Going to the top of the toe, well, not the top of the toe box, but the swooshes. Let's see. The Air Trainer 1 Chlorophyll green is slightly more vibrant on the tongue right here versus the Air Max 90. See, because not too much green is on this sneaker, even though it's called a Chlorophyll. Not too much. What's a good green I could compare it against? See, like we got the Nike right there. Let's see that now. Maybe because that's in a rubber form, pause. That's more of like a dark green, dark Chlorophyll. And then we go into the colorway on this. But see, but the paneling on like this right here is a little bit slightly lighter. Like, it's almost the same, but the hues is slightly different. Like, you actually have to see it in person to see the slight difference. But it's not really a deal breaker. I'm not really being a stickler for the exact Chlorophyll green, but this is close enough right here, just in case you guys were curious. And as far as the mesh on this too, and I know I didn't mention that, the mesh on the Air Max 90 Chlorophyll is just about the same as the Recraft. It's literally just a Recraft, just decorated with more of a like leather upper and a mesh ankle. You also do have a mesh ankle on the inside right here. It's probably just to absorb sweat. Also too, like I was saying earlier about the insoles on here that originally came with this sneaker are terrible, and I actually have them right here. Now, I know they had that whole, you know, he made the sneaker, you know, what was that, Bill Bowerman or whatever? Had the iron maker to, you know, use the waffle maker to make one of the earlier sneakers. But that's what I think of, because this sole is so uncomfortable for the Air Trainer 1 that I had to actually swap out the insole for a more comfortable insole from like the Air Max 98, my Neon Air Max 98, and actually put that insole in here, guys. Like, that's how uncomfortable that sole was. So again, if they retro these, I definitely will pick up, and I want them to put out the infrared colorway as well. But also too, hopefully they hook you guys up with a better insole, you know, if they do come out with another retro. Again, every now and then somebody come on my channel looking for this sneaker. See, if you really know, if you know, you know. It's one of them things. Like, if you really know what this is about, like, I know everybody in the dunk craze right now, but like, yeah. So, you know, and watch. It's just like all my guys that's picking up on the Air Max 90 GRs right now. Like, these, something like this gonna be worth something in the future. Now, I'm not saying, but make your whole buying decision based off, yeah, these are going to be worth something in the future, so I'm going to just buy them now, because they're just going to be, you don't want to do that, okay? Because you're going to be like, you're never going to experience the sneaker. You're going to be waiting for a long time. Just let it run its course. So my thing is always this, though. Worst come to worst, if you got to sell a sneaker a few years from now, this will be up there probably in price if it never has a US release rather. Now I don't know how much they're going for on Nike. I mean on StockX right now, and I don't know if Nike's ever going to release this pair to us in the US, but typical Air Max colorways usually go up, especially if they sought after, get limited and all that stuff. And, you know, people be probably willing to pay a little bit, you know, a lot more extra for it, even if it's worn or whatever. Now, if it's DS, then more power to you. But I'm gonna wear my sneakers like I do all my sneakers. But even some used sneakers actually go for a lot. You know what I mean? Again, don't buy with the intention of reselling, but buy with the intention of because you actually like it. So, I'm gonna give my rating for you guys right here. As far as comfort out the box, it's just like the recrafts, exactly. So a lot of this stuff I said, the recraft is basically this. I say straight out the box, comfort wise, we're probably going with like 7.5 roughly. You beat these in on the insole wise, you're probably looking at probably about 8.5 at the best once the comfort really kicks in. You know, these are not the worst sneakers. These not boosts, but for this to be a 30-year-old sneaker, 30-year anniversary, the highest I think this will go on my rating list as far as comfort is 8.5. Again, but out of box, pulling this straight out the box, 7.5. So you are gonna have to wear these a little bit just to get that in. And the only reason why I know that is because I got the recrafts in that nubuck colorway. You know, those broke in pretty well, especially like the Volt, since that was like my first pair that I actually got, since that was the first pair Nike released. Also too, overall, my overall colorway included. I don't just do overall on the model in general because it's easy to be like, oh, that's classic, but no. The colorway actually can either make or break a sneaker, and it speaks volumes, different materials and all that stuff. So that's why I do an overall. Overall, including color, craftsmanship, everything on this sneaker, this particular model and colorway. I'm giving it out of 10. I give it an 8. I give it an 8. I'm kind of being nice today, probably because I want to wear them. But yeah, probably about like an 8. This is not bad, but I would definitely give it like a 9 if they had like the gray. Like I said earlier, guys, that's my only thing. If they had the nubuck, the gray nubuck like they was doing on the other ones, that'd have been fine. I know I compared it to the Air Trainer 1 Chlorophyll, but these are not mimicking that directly, but I get their premise where they're trying to go, because it doesn't have like the gray on it. But if it would have had that nubuck gray on it, it definitely would have been damn near identical to the Chlorophyll. But these would do though, guys. I mean, as soon as it hit that sun, definitely fly in flames. And again, before I head up out of here, you know, I'll show you guys the sneaker. You got mesh going around the top of the sock liner. Crazy fly in flames. I know the Nike boys gonna be standing up for this video, man. You do a Nike video, Air Max video, oh, they be there. Y'all got Air Max radars. I'm telling you, like it don't even matter who you are on YouTube. You put up an Air Max video, Nike Air Max, somebody gonna watch it. But yeah, now I can finally clip this thing off and just put it in the box. Yeah, that's basically it though, guys. Not nothing too much else. And then I got me a 9.5. As far as fit on this, just go to your regular Air Max recraft size, whatever you got in the Volts or anyone previous to this. Go to that size, whatever your true Air Max size is. You go true to size with this for the most part. I like a snug fit personally. I got a slim to normal size foot, no wide foot. Slim to normal size foot. I like that whole shape and slope. I like a more snug fit personally. That's just the way I like mine. And yeah, basically that's it. So chime down below, guys. Tell me what you guys think. Is the Chlorophyll Air Max 90s worth it? Will you guys cop? Is it just like out of the realm? Did that white piece throw you off? The craftsmanship on it is not bad, but is it worth it? Will you pay a little bit of extra for that, or will you just, you know, wait? Before I get up out of here too, another thing too, I wish they could have made a forest green one like that. Where that Chlorophyll is, they make a forest green one and put that gray on it. That'd definitely be fly, man. Because then you'll have a color to play with the lime green and the Chlorophyll green. You just sit that forest green right in the middle or something like that, you know, just to kind of like them hues, you know. So that'll make a nice IG picture, sneaker collection picture. But that's me though. Peace.